Hey guys, what's up? My name is Sam and welcome to my podcast. This is my intro episode. So I just want to kind of keep it short and sweet and maybe just give you a little bit of what you can expect if you want to subscribe. I'd love to have you here, as well as why I decided to start this. So if you're interested, then just keep listening, I guess, or watching if you're on YouTube. I've always been online. When I say my companies, I had multiple companies before lockdown. I still do, but everything looks different now. However, I always showed up online I don't want to say an inauthentic way, but I needed to always exude like professionalism, if that makes sense. So I was always wearing like the CEO, the manager, the boss, whatever, that hat. And it's so freaking nice to actually be able to have something that's literally me where I can be my authentic self. So that is truly why I'm here. So with that said, I have a lot of things going on. I'm such a planner and I have so many goals coming up. I also am relaunching a couple of my companies, a couple of my brands. So there's so much. In addition, I'm writing a book. I finished another book and I'm building a cabin. So I have so much going on. However, it's so insane. But I used to be in such a hustle culture, and because I know it sounds like I'm in that right now, but I used to be in such a hustle culture to the point where it was so toxic. It was making me sick. Whereas now I've completely shifted and I've learned how to work just as hard, but almost be more efficient and effective. So I still, have my little empire, but I still have my companies. I still have my, I can follow my entrepreneurial passion, but I actually truly only focus on things that I love. So I've switched up a lot of things from the past, and yeah, I've really just been able to shift my mindset from hustle to I like to call it boss life, but soft life as well. So that's cool. So this is where this comes into play. I want to bring you along on everything. There's so much. I was just going to, relaunch. There's something I'm relaunching in the fall, something I'm relaunching in the spring. And then I'm also hoping to publish my book this year. So I was just going to sort of continuing on the way I was kind of going, the trajectory. But why not just have this and just like chill and go through it together? Because I know there's so many people out there, hopefully you guys, who are doing your own thing too. You might be a creator, you might be writing a book, you might have your own company, you might be doing all of the above. So I just feel like it'd be really chill to go through the motions with you and bring you along. So let's talk quickly about what you can expect on the podcast. Okay, so first and foremost, I went from city life, suburb life, and I moved into a little bit of I like to call it a cottage on the outskirts of the woods. It's very cottagecore, which is my vibe. I love the forest. I love being in there. So life is definitely different than what it was before. I had 36 employees before. I was in an office almost every day, running around Canada, actually, believe it or not. Life's very different. What you can expect is a ton of almost seasonal goodness. I love seasons, holidays, new months, starting the new months fresh, setting new goals, habits, learning about the past. I'm very much also big in pioneer culture. I have a lot of ancestors who, I have old journals, I have old books that talks a lot about how they lived. I try to incorporate that into my life where I can slow down, where I can learn to sort of live by the sun. More on that again, but I'm such a fan of learning about the history of the moons, or what time of year is best to forage which types of berries or produce. So I'm going to be talking a lot about seasonal things, holidays, and I'm going to be calling that segment Hello whatever month it is. So hello January, hello February, etc. So that's going to be really friggin' cool. Next, I'm also going to be doing my goals with you, but I'm not going to be doing all of my individual goals and all of that, just because I do have a bunch of companies. So one, I don't know if you're even interested in that, but two, that'll just be a lot. So I like to write everything out, journal, go through like different prompts and stuff. So I feel as though it'd be super cool to bring you guys along and do that with you. So at the beginning or the end of the previous month, we're going to be doing that together as well. And I think at the end, I'll read you my answers if you care. And if not, you can just do the prompts and your own goal setting and stuff. And then you don't have to watch the rest. And then my major true reason as to why I started this is really because this feels as though it's my space. I can talk to you, I can go deep on things I'm going through, planning for, or, things that I've learned, lessons I've learned, traumas, development, all of that stuff. So it's going to be really nice to get raw, vulnerable, and honest with you. And I have a vlog channel as well, but as much as vlogging, is kind of the back end of my life and behind the scenes, this is like real. It's really speaking and connecting. And I'm truly hoping that I get to know a lot of you as well. And, if any of my mistakes or lessons or whatnot could help any of you, I'd be so friggin' happy. So yeah, it just feels so great to be here. So I will be talking about a lot of personal things, development things, also definitely entrepreneurial things as well, small business, and then more specific. So I have a magazine, I have a product line, I'm writing a book, obviously like filming a pod now. So I'll definitely go into different specific areas. So I'm sure, again, they're not all going to interest you, but yeah, just so you can kind of know what to expect. Another big thing is I got really sick in 2019, right before lockdown. I was diagnosed with one autoimmune that actually now I have 3 autoimmunes. So wellness, just bringing awareness to my diseases, my illnesses, is something that I kind of enjoy doing because I find there's always that person that is just like, wait a second, that's what I have. Let me look into it. And yeah, it's just nice to help others. So I might be going into as well my autoimmune stuff, and a part of my monthly podcast as well, I'm going to be going into what is like the best thing to eat that time of year, recipes, produce, all of that fun stuff. So yeah, it's a bit of a mishmash, but it's just sort of things that are true to my heart. So and then when it comes to entrepreneurship, small business things, it's become so encouraged and so championed to start your own thing. And it's the best thing, I ever did, but it came with so many, speed bumps, so many learning curves, and it wasn't fun. There's so many positives as well. Like, I'm very grateful for everything and all the lessons, but this is a place that I definitely also want to talk about my struggles and stuff. And again, if I can help anyone out there, I would be so grateful for that. So finally, another big thing that I'm just going to mention is after I relaunched my companies after lockdown, I was getting blackmailed, harassed, defamed insanely for about 1.5 years. And we didn't know who it was at the time. Investigations were happening. They still are. And I had to kind of pause everything to a certain extent. So I'm going to be talking about that too. But, one thing at a time. So just to recap, what you can expect on here is seasonal stuff, all of the things, nature, goal setting, planning, and then all the fun coziness that comes along with the months. Holiday stuff too, and we're going to be doing our journaling together as well, and then we're going to be just talking all things business, lifestyle, wellness, mindset, etc. We'll see what we get up to. So that's the pod. I'm going to be recording every week. I won't be sitting here, maybe once in a while, but I'm going to warn you now, I'm going to be traveling around a lot. So this is my house. You might see me around the house here. I also have a studio So I go there a lot when I make my body butters and my candles, which is my product line. So you'll probably see me over there too. I'm also building a cabin in the woods at my on my uncle's mountain. So I might be in the mountain a lot too. So I'm just going to bring you along. So don't be shocked if you keep seeing different backgrounds. But yeah, so I think that's about it. Anyways, like I said, I would so love to connect with you. I'd love to know your guys' story. I'm sure as we go along, we'll get to know more about each other. So there's that. And then, like I said, I have also a vlog channel, Instagram, TikTok. So if you want, you can follow me over there. And yeah, if you have any questions or just want to say hi, please do so in the comments. And I will see you next week.